They definitely wanted that goal to help put things away. 7-4 here. It's 2 minutes left here in the second half.
Goldstar goal, his first of the game, scored by number 14, Matt
Matt Popek getting the goal. On a wonderful one it was. That could ice it. Here's a shot at saved by Coots, getting the right shoulder up in there. Now we're back to the near side for the Ironmen. Trying to make something happen. Centering pass. Not there. There's a battle for it. There's a loose ball. Where is it? It's been scooped up and knocked out immediately. And looks like Goldstar Tel Aviv will come away with it. Pfeiffer off the bench. No, and they're waving it off now. No, they're calling an illegal substitution on that play when Parker Pfeiffer came off the bench. So he's going to head to the sin bin. The clock has stopped now as a result of this penalty, as we are less than 2 minutes out from the half. Gareth Haig, who's got 2 goals, will start quarterbacking this power play for the Ironmen. They definitely want to score here if they want any chance of being in this game, but they've got to be quick. Haig tries to pass through, goes off the back of a Tel Aviv player. Where's that ball? It's kind of loose, and it's just kind of launched away, and it actually cleared. It's going to be an over and back call. The Ironmen are complaining about that call. The clock has stopped, but Gareth Haig right now is arguing with the official that that was the incorrect play. But it looks like we've also got another man coming to the penalty box here. It looks like it's Jake Schuberlicht. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play here, as teams are still sorting themselves out, and here we go. It started up again as Darius Anderson has it. He'll send it off. Now it's on the far side. They're going to want to be quick with this. Shot, that's saved by Coots. Is able to squeeze that from getting his left hand from behind his back to secure it. Long outlet pass for Popek, and he's able to snare it in from out of the air. He's okay with wasting time at this point. Facing a power play, he's short-handed right now. He's just wasting time trying to draw it away, and he's just going to launch it away into the corner. And Matt Bolano with the hustle able to pick it up. He's got a chance. No, he won't shoot it. Instead, he's just holding it behind. Tries to dive over the top, and he scores! How did that go in as Matt Bolano takes it from behind the net? It looks like he was just going to run up the clock, decides, no, I'm just going to try to score it anyway, and he does. As you see here on the replay, just look at his body language. It looks like he wasn't even planning to go for that shot. He just stood still, and I think he may have caught Martin off guard as he got him on the far end. Matt Bolando there gets a goal, and it's now 8-4, his first of the game. And an empty net now for the Ironmen. That long ball shot at it. It doesn't go in. It'll be picked up by the Rivermen. Oh, that's just launched way too high and out of play. That just could be the frustration there on Ryan Haig as he just grabbed it, just launched it. And that is going to do it here as the runner-up Goldstar Tel Aviv walk away with an 8-4 win over the Grand River Ironmen, and that is your final here today at the Utica University Nexus Center. Coming up next, we will have the USA Blue against the defending champion Rochester Bats. However, they were eliminated in quarterfinals yesterday, so they'll have to fight in the consolation bracket. Steven Stamp will have the broadcast on that one, so thank you so much for joining us here on Blue Sasquatch Productions on Lacrosse TV. This is David Bowie here Signing off for this game. We'll see you in a little bit, or Steven Stamp will have the next broadcast ready to go for you here at Face-off won by Tel Aviv. Into the attacking zone, just over 5 minutes left to play here in the half. As Soberlicht. They get it to Matt Belando. He's at center. To Popek. Back to Belando, takes a shot. And that was blocked on the way. Where's that ball? It's going to be picked up by the Ironmen. Going back the other way. That's Dylan Martin. There's a shot. And that trickles through for a goal. And the Ironmen are just chipping away at this lead. It's now 6-4. As Owen Martin gets himself on the scoreboard here for the Ironmen. It is now 6-4 with 4:13 left to play. There's still time for the comeback. Let's see what happens here. Face off one there by Goldstar Tel Aviv. Taken through on the far side. Matt Flapin. He'll get it to Solomon. Solomon fakes going from behind the back. He'll send it off to the far side. Now playing from behind the net. To Pfeiffer. Centering pass out in front, and Soberlicht takes the shot, and saved by Martin. Oh, a bit of a hit there against the boards. No call, and we'll continue play. Illegal hit there from behind, and Lazar has it now on the far side. Devin Pfeiffer, now fresh off the bench. Centering pass out in front. The ball squirts. No, it just stays out. As Martin was able to fall on it after making this little half split-legged save. And he keeps it 6-4. Now back on the attack. Here come the Ironmen. On the near side. It's Gareth Haig looking for the hat trick. Oh, nice move right there. Oh, and he almost gets it through. Nice little move to squeak through, but his shot just went wide. That move elicited a response from the crowd. Here's a chance. Oh, and that goes off. Coots went off his mask, I believe. I hope that didn't stun him a little bit. He could have his vision obstructed there for just a split second, but you couldn't. That could be all it takes. Coming in through the middle, it's Haig again, but he tries to take another shot. Couldn't quite get it on the mark there as that goes wide. And now Goldstar Tel Aviv in transition to take it back the other way. Waiting for the rest of the troops to arrive in transition. Now Pfeiffer. He'll haul onto it at center. Devin Pfeiffer. To Popek. He's got it on the near side. Boards near the corner. Back to Solomon on the near side. Cutting through the middle. Back to Popek here. Now he gets a pick from Solomon. Now he goes over the top. And it trickles in. Goal by Goldstar Tel Aviv. And what a goal to go over the top on that great chance. And it's now 7-4 for Goldstar Tel Aviv. And that could...
Goldstar goal. His second of the game.
And Goldstar Tel Aviv will come back on the attack as Pfeiffer.
With an assist from 14, Matt
We'll get it. Ball's on the near side boards. To Parker Pfeiffer. To Lazar. Ball's on the far side. Jets out in front. Tries to take the shot, and it looks like it went off the crossbar. And there's a loose ball from behind the net. Picked up by an Ironman, but he's being harassed by two Tel Aviv players, but is able to get the ball loose and get it free as they'll start the attack here in the offensive zone in their breakout. Ball's on the far side. To Haig. Gareth Haig takes a shot, and it's saved by Coots. He stops it. Long outlet pass the other way. Here's a breakaway chance for Tel Aviv. If he can corral the ball. Weiss, shot, saved by Martin. He takes it right in the chest as Weiss had to corral that ball. Had a little less time than he wanted. I just had to take a shot, but it went right in the breadbasket. There's a shot that goes wide on the near side the other way for the Ironmen, but they're able to corral it up. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Ironmen taking their time. Low shot, and that's going to be ricocheted off the back of Griffin Weiss. Able to make that block. And Goldstar Tel Aviv will let the loose ball just kind of run out before they pick it up and let that shot clock expire as Mabalando now has it at center. Londo to Pfeiffer. Cutting in through the middle is Solomon. He's going to cut back. There's a shot by Lazar and save by Martin. And Martin's going to launch it deep here. It's caught. Turn around, bit shot, and score! Gareth Hay gets his second of the game on a great outlet pass from Caleb Martin. And that's 3 goals now for the Ironmen. Now down 6-3 to Goldstar Tel Aviv on that long goal. Just under 5.5 left to go here in the second half, as the Ironmen have got themselves on the scoreboard here in the second half. And we are back coming out of the first half in this matchup between the Grand River Ironmen and Goldstar Tel Aviv here at the North American Invitational 2023 LAXNAI at the Utica University Nexus Center here in downtown Utica, New York. Thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast. And if you are just tuning in now, my name is David Bowie, bringing you second half action as the Grand River Ironmen are down 5-2 to Goldstar Tel Aviv, the runners-up from last year. However, they were eliminated in the quarterfinal matchup yesterday. We're playing some consolation brackets here today, and we're already getting a whistle here from the near side boards, and things are starting to get a little bit chippy over here. As we've seen some pushing and shoving and perhaps a couple chest punches here and there. And Goldstar Tel Aviv will start it off. And already there's going to be a delayed penalty call coming up here against the Ironmen. There was some extracurricular activity happening from behind the net. I wonder if that was going to be the call. But the referee has his hand raised. An extra attacker is on. And we got to stop it here and play. And the Ironmen will have to go to the penalty box. Looks like 2 men are actually walking over right now. Looks like Dylan Blackbird, or rather Aaron A.P. Sky, is going to be one of them, and the other one's going to be Isaac Squire Hill. One is for slashing and one is for interference. So Goldstar Tel Aviv here will have a chance to add to their lead with a 5-on-3 power play, and they'll go to work. Pfeiffer. Passing through, cycling through, and that shot and save. The net did move a little bit there, and Martin will have to readjust here, but a 5-on-3, and now we got 3 men planted against the wall. Here, oh my, Tel Aviv players just relentlessly forechecking to get that ball. Halfway through the penalty here. Time for another attack. Pfeiffer takes a shot, and it's saved by Martin. And that should effectively kill off the rest of this penalty. 15 seconds left to go. Long outlet pass the other way. Almost on the mark there for Gareth Haig. Able to recover it, and he's just content on wasting some time and killing the penalty. Now we're back to even strength. No harm done there for the Ironmen. Things are getting a little chippy there, and the shot clock violation goes. There's a pushing and shoving here from the yellow line on the far side. So look, Isaac Squire Hill and Lazar, Drew Lazar, were kind of getting into it a little bit there. You can see them right now. They're both on the far side right now, matched up one-on-one as Goldstar Tel Aviv is on the offense. I'm keeping my eye on those two right now, so it's been pretty chippy out here. Lazar puts a bit of a cross check on a pick, shot over the top, and that just goes wide on the near side. I'm still trying to keep my eye out on those two. Those two are getting a little chippy. It's getting It's getting that way now. Oh, it's a huge contact there. Hit from behind the boards. There's going to be a penalty on that one. And they're not taking too well to that one. As Isaac Squire here, he was fresh out of the box. He looked like he's roughed up his man on the way to the boards. He's got some words to say to the Goldstar Tel Aviv on his way to the box. He's going there solo this time, however. You see that on the replay there in the top left corner. It's getting chippy. Let's see if we can get another replay of that again. Oh, there's the shot. One more time. So take a look here at the top left corner. There's the hit. That's what drew the penalty. And there's a retaliation shot. But the refs aren't calling that one. It looks like Isaac Squire Hill has actually left the penalty box and maybe has got sent back into the locker room, and instead taking his place is Donovan Nephew. Now he's going into the box instead. So it could be a misconduct penalty here. Effectively almost wipe him out for the game on Goldstar Tel Aviv. Now it's a 5-on-4 power play to start it out. Pfeiffer. Back to the other Pfeiffer. And knocked down a check from behind. As Goldstar Tel Aviv will continue their attack with a reset clock. Pfeiffer.
To number 10, Isaac Squire Hill.
Pfeiffer.
3-minute major for roughing, 10-minute game misconduct, second major. The 3-minute major is being served by number 28.
So it's a 3-minute major penalty for roughing, and he did get the misconduct penalty. Here's a chance out in front. And Kutz makes the stop. And Gareth Haig thought he had scored it, but it was clearly not across the line. He thought he scored. He had his arms raised in succession there, but no, play will continue. So it's a 3-minute major once again as Goldstar Tel Aviv is in the offensive zone. 1 minute has passed in the power play. There's a shot by Pfeiffer, but it's blocked. Back in, here comes the other Pfeiffer, takes a shot over the top, and that's going to be saved by Martin. Devin and Parker are the two Pfeiffers here on Goldstar Tel Aviv. That ball will be picked up by Owen Martin here. He's got only one man with him here in the offensive zone. He doesn't mind slowing things down. And the ball will be played at center. Half of the major penalty has elapsed here with 8:56 left to go here in the second half. As the Ironmen are going to have to do something here, but the time runs out and that ball goes right into the stands. So we got another one here, and play will continue as Goldstar Tel Aviv takes over. Lazar. Back to Belando. Goldstar cycling the ball through. Popek. Back to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, low shot, and he scores! Devin Pfeiffer now matching Parker Pfeiffer as he gets his second goal of the game. The pair have two apiece, and it is now 6-2 for Goldstar Tel Aviv over to the Ironmen. Look at that little laser shot. Nice little bounce shot for Goldstar Tel Aviv. And they are running away with this one now. Big goal there from the Ironmen. They needed that, especially shorthanded.
A shorthanded goal scored.
But Gareth Haig will get credit for that goal. And it looks like we've got a penalty coming up here. It's going to go against Justin Haverly. Goldstar Tel Aviv is going to kill off that major penalty they had now. And now there's going to be 45 seconds of 4-on-4 before about roughly a 10-second power play for the Ironmen. Here it comes rushing with power and speed. It's Tim Seismic. He comes in, takes a shot. Oh, he's just wide on the far side. A great individual effort. The big man had some speed, and he takes a low shot, and that's going to be saved by Martin. Tim Semish had a chance. He was trying to solo mission that and just came short as the Ironmen go back on the attack. Still 4-on-4. Coming in, taking a shot over the top and saved by Coot. And now the major penalty is over. So now the Ironmen are on the power play, but only for another 3 seconds. And now we're back to full strength. Lazar being harassed by a man. He'll get it to Pfeiffer now in the middle to the far side. Back to Pfeiffer on a give and go, and he scores! Parker Pfeiffer with his second goal on a give and go. He is able to beat Caleb Martin over the top and restores a 3-goal lead now. It's now 5-2 for Goldstar Tel Aviv over the Grand River Ironmen. Take a look here on the replay. Ball goes on the far side. Look at that little give and go right there with speed coming in over the top. Able to catch Caleb Martin going down a little bit. And he's able to dunk it over the top for that goal. And now the Ironmen on the attack in the offensive zone. Oh, using some power to plow his way through. It was a bit of a bull rush almost. It was Darius Anderson, but he loses the ball in the process. Now back the other way. Here comes Parker Pfeiffer. Does he have enough speed to get there for the hat trick? Oh, saved by Martin. Just nonchalantly got his left arm into that one and able to parry that ball aside. Now back the other way. Here comes the Ironmen with a quick strike, and Coots makes the save. Able to trap it underneath. Coot making the long outlet pass into no man's land. It'll be easily picked up by Caleb Martin. Now he'll just get it halfway across as the Ironmen now start their attack. Grand River centering pass intended for Ryan Hagen, not there. Back to the point on the far side. Cutting through, and we've got a penalty coming up here. It's going to be a slashing call. It's going to go against the Grand River Ironmen. It's Owen Martin who's trotting his way to the box. And that will signal the end of the first half as Goldstar Tel Aviv, the runners-up to last year's tournament, are up 5-2 over the Grand River Ironmen. Don't go away. These half times are short. We will be back momentarily on this break. The board is up there. And wow, that took a couple of crazy bounces. Wow.
Goldstar Tel Aviv goal, his second of the game, scored by number 40, Matt Blackman.
And we are now back to even strength as Goldstar Tel Aviv comes back on the attack again. Lazar has it, he'll send it to the far side. Loads up, shot, and Solomon has his ball, shot, see, go wide. Ball loose there on the near side boards. Who's going to pick it up? Looks like the Ironmen have got it, and they'll try to escape out of their own zone. Here comes the Ironmen. But Donovan Nephew, he's got it on the far side. Nephew loads up. No, he's going to pass it to Todd Thomas, who looks for a lane. Oh, he's being pushed to the outside. It's a man with a helmet off, so he has to go back to the bench for Goldstar. Chance, and the shot clock runs out. Long outlet pass went from goalie to goalie. And the Ironmen will go back into the offensive zone. Dylan Martin. Now on the far side. Deking through, taking a shot, and saved by Coots. Able to get that in the chest, and Coots will hang on. And that'll be Lazar. Through the middle. Pass not on the mark there for a Belondo. It'll ricochet off the half boards. Oh, there's some jostling going on here. Some pushing and shoving. Got to be careful here. Fighting is not permitted in this tournament. It'll result in a tournament disqualification. You got to be careful. And the Ironmen are going to be given a penalty as well as Tel Aviv, so we'll get offset penalties here. And the teams are coming together to talk with the referees as they'll have to convene on what's going on here to see if there'll be any additional penalties sent out. It'll be 4-on-4 play here as the refs have determined. And Goldstar Tel Aviv will also be awarded the ball from that exchange as well. So 4-on-4 as Jake Suberlicht will start it off for Goldstar Tel Aviv now as they're enjoying a 4-1 lead over the Grand River Ironmen. And here we go. 4-on-4 action for a minute. And then it'll return to 5-on-4 action, actually, as there was a 3-minute major from the Ironmen. Shot, that just goes wide over the top, and an illegal moving pick will give the ball to the Ironmen. So a 3-minute major roughing call has been given to the Ironmen. So after 28 more seconds, we will go to a 5-on-4 penalty for 2 minutes, and it will be a major call. So even if a goal is scored, the penalty will still remain until the time has elapsed. Out in front, shot, and saved by Coots as he stops Gareth Haig. Ball on the far side for the Ironmen. And now we're back to a power play. And a short-handed goal just like that. Just as Dalton Lundy escaped the box, the Ironmen score a goal. I believe that's officially going to count as a short-handed goal. And now they're only down by 2. This is 4-2. We check it out here on the replay. Nice little juke back there from the far side. I just rips it. Take a look here on the replay. Just snaps it home. He didn't take a lot of time, no dekes. He wasn't fancy with it, just kept it simple, and he was rewarded with the goal now as the Ironmen get the ball from the face-off, and here we go. They'll start as Ryan John launches it, and he scores! And a quick counterattack from the Grand River Ironmen as Ryan John gets his first for the Ironmen and is now 2-1. Great response there from Grand River as they were able to quickly cut that deficit in half in a matter of seconds. And we've already had 3 goals to show for it in just 4 minutes. Oh, a little bit of chaos there from the playoff circle, but Goldstar Tel Aviv will come out of it as Popek has it on the near side corner. Popek will get it back to Pfeiffer. To the far side. Get it to Matt Belando here, just fresh off the bench. Belando, he's got some speed. He's going to go through and he shoots that wide, but it'll ricochet back to Flapin. Flapin will pick it up there and he'll take a shot, and he scores! Matt Flapin just rockets one low, and it gets by Caleb Martin and restores that 2-goal lead. It's now 3-1 for Goldstar Tel Aviv over the Grand River Ironmen. And off that bounce, comes right back to Flapin. Had a little trouble corralling that ball, but he finally picks it up and decides, oh, I'm just going to launch it. And wow, just straight as an arrow on that shot.
Goldstar Tel Aviv goal, his first of the game scored.
Oh, there's a penalty coming up here. It's going to be against Goldstar Tel Aviv as Solomon got a stick to the face. And he tried to go back to the bench nonchalantly, but the referee saw that as one of the Ironmen was down on his knees trying to grab that ball, and Solomon just gave him a bit of a shot to the face, or a bit of a push. But nonetheless, you still can't put that stick around the face area. Now we'll get a power play here for the Ironmen with just over 9 minutes left to go here in the first half. Ironmen would love to get this goal here to cut it to a 1-goal lead for Tel Aviv. Shot through the middle, and that just goes wide on the short side and bounces all the way back. And Flappen will pick it up. A recent goal scorer for Tel Aviv, and they're short-handed. Gets it to Pfeiffer. Jake Soberlicht has it. And he'll get it to Matt Belando here on the near side. Belando looking for some space. They are down a man. 22 seconds left here on the power play. Goldstar Tel Aviv trying to kill off this penalty here. Played from behind the net. Shot. Wow, what an angle. How did that go in? And a goal by Goldstar Tel Aviv. I think that ricocheted off the side bar, off the floor, before crossing the line. We got to take a look at that on the replay. That was a wonderful and spectacular goal there by Matt Flappen. Now look at that. Took a couple bounces before it went in. Wow. Look at it again on our replay board. Our fans can see that as well from just about the food concession area. That replay board is up. As we are getting ready to start things off here, as we are here at the face-off circle, ready to go. Caleb Martin will get the start for the Grand River Ironmen in net, and opposite to him will be Lucas Coote. And a face-off violation will grant the ball to the Ironmen, and we are underway. Ball's on the far side. The Ironmen in the attacking zone. Saves a shot and save by Coote. Lucas Coote in between the pipes. And the ball goes to Parker Pfeiffer now. He's got it on the far side of the attacking zone. For Goldstar Tel Aviv. A behind the back shot from Lazar. And it just narrowly went wide on the short side. Centering pass out in front. One-time shot. And score! Devin Pfeiffer receiving a great pass and goes from against the grain to make the goal. It's 1-0 Goldstar Tel Aviv. As we look here on the replay. There it is. Beautiful shot. Goes against his body to make shot that airborne. It's quite the degree of athleticism to make that shot. And it is 1-0 Goldstar Tel Aviv with a quick strike here. Just a minute in to this half.
Goldstar goal, his first of the game, scored by number 42, Devin Pfeiffer.
Goldstar and Tel Aviv now in the offensive zone as they win the faceoff. Matt Belando. Back to Pfeiffer. Devin Pfeiffer through the middle. Circle out to the far side, he'll hand it off. Centering pass, not there for Lazar, but he's able to corral it on the bounce. Behind the back pass now played from behind the net, and that will wear out the shot clock, and we'll turn the ball over to the Ironmen. In the attacking zone, here comes Grand River. To Dylan Martin, and Martin takes a shot and saved by Coote. And Coote will just get a short pass. And Tel Aviv will start their breakout. Pfeiffer. Parker Pfeiffer now on the far side, just crossing the yellow line. Cross floor pass, shot by Belando. Where's that ball? It's in the crease. That'll be picked up by Martin as he couldn't find it there for a moment and almost was loose and could have went in, but he's able to corral it in time. Now back the other way. Loads up a shot. That just goes wide on the near side boards. Another shot. That just bounces wide and goes high. Loose ball. It'll be corralled by Tel Aviv. Here's a breakaway chance here for Pfeiffer. Shot. Score! Parker Pfeiffer on a breakaway makes the most of his chance. He didn't have a lot of time, but he's able to score it over the top of Caleb Martin, and it's 2-0 Goldstar Tel Aviv over the Grand River Ironmen.